Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Droze. I'm going to be launching my YouTube channel today. And as I launched this channel, this video, um, my third official single is out on iTunes, Amazon, Beatport, everywhere you can download music. I'm there with Carry On. Carry On features the Gonna Be All Stars, so basically everybody on the label helped me out on this one. The original is produced by Opa Frank Lords and Giuseppe D. I really love the original, but the remixes that came out are fire. They're nothing like the original. Shout out to Casey Anderson, Taito Di Caro, and my Jersey homeboy Catacombs. You guys really did your thing on this, making it multifaceted for kind of different clubs, different takes on the track. So thank you guys for that. I really wanted to explain Carry On because Carry On has kind of become like this anthem for me and for some of the guys at the label. The original thought process behind Carry On when Mike approached me with the song was there's two main important themes. There's loss and there's overcoming that loss to get to a goal or to continue to survive, right? And initially I read the lyrics and I was like, yeah, absolutely. I love the song. He had just gone through a loss of his own. And I was honored to have him just kind of hand me this track because Mike is a singer. He could have done it himself. But he tells me, he's like, oh, you're gonna have this crazy choir moment. I see it, like vintage Mariah. You want a stool for 3-4 people behind you, echoing in like a choir. And at first, I don't see it that way at all. I actually didn't see it that way until very recently. I'll explain why in a little bit. But Mike always thinks huge picture. They tell you to think big picture. Mike thinks enormous picture, which is probably why our friendship and him being my manager works out because I think big and he thinks global. So he's like, yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be an anthem. It's gonna be for the how the times are today and blah blah blah. And I didn't really think about it until we got into the studio and I started singing it. And, I got the opportunity to write a bridge on it, which is my first time writing a bridge in the studio on the fly. I want to walk you guys through each verse, just so you know how much the song means to me and what it could mean to you if you let it. Specifically, I want to attack. There's a 5th remix or a 4th remix. I don't really know. It just came out on iTunes today, so I don't really know the number line. But the very last remix is actually a stripped down remix. There is no beat. It's me and the Gonna Be All Stars. Exactly the way Mike said it would be in his head is exactly what this remix came into me as. And I heard it 2 days ago. A day ago, basically. And imagine I'm the artist and I hadn't heard it. So I hear this acapella version, and I'm an emotional guy. So I cried. Because it was just the message becomes so much more powerful when there's no music there. Again, shout out to the DJs who did your remix thing. Thank you. You keep me in the clubs. You keep me on the air. You keep me on the radio waves, on the web waves. So I really appreciate that. But the acapella, if you're gonna download any of the tracks and you're only gonna do one track, DJs, performers, anybody, reach out to me and I will give you Carry On the acapella myself because it's that important for me. For you to have it, for me to get it out there. Michael M will probably kill me for this, but if you're gonna download your favorite dance club mix. This way you can jam out. But I really want you to get the message, which is what this YouTube video is about, and I'm straying away from that. So the very beginning of the song goes, "We will carry on." Again, the song is about loss and then carrying on. I took the carry on part as keep calm and carry on. And Mike told me that carry on for him meant, carry on, you kiki, like, oh girl, you carrying on, like, yeah, just continuing to move forward. And for me, it was just a little, with everything that's going on in the world, for me, it was like, there are battles to be fought, so keep calm and carry on, there's a bigger picture. So the first verse is, here we go once again, I'm giving it another try. I wanna go, but I stay, 'cause I've got you by my side. So the idea behind that is, there's certain relationships that are coming to an end, and you can feel it pull on one side, and you're doing your best to keep it alive. And that happens like on a big picture way. That happens with organizations. Sometimes you join an organization, and they originally their goals lined up with yours, and something happened, and it kind of falls apart, and then you redefine what you want, they redefine what they want, and you have to you've got to leave that organization, you've got to leave that company that you work for, you've got to leave that person in your life that's just like that their beliefs don't match up with you. The way they live their life doesn't match up with the way that you want to live your life or the way you want to tell your story. So you're still holding on. You want to leave, but there's something keeping you there. And that I mean, you can apply that to basically anything. I can apply that to the label. Like I want to go to another label, but I love Mike. That's not true, but I'm saying you could apply it like that. So wanna go, but I'll stay, 'cause I got you by my side. And really what keeps you in these relationships is the original love that you had for this organization, this job, this person, this family member, this pet. You know what I mean? This brand of makeup. It can really be anything. We got love and it's real. Get in our way and it's me you'll deal with. I'm not fooling this time, alright. Come on, people, with all your might. So we got love. So love is the one thing that's gonna bind you to these relationships that are sometimes toxic. They're because originally you loved this plant, you loved this organization, you loved this senator, you loved this president, you loved this anything. And the love is still trying to keep you there, and you're holding on, and eventually you realize that you're going to carry on to do this, and you're kind of doing it alone because the other person's not holding on as much as you are. So from there we go into the chorus. We will carry on. We will carry on. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. The idea is that this person is going to stick with you, and that you're going to be able to fix with your love, your love for the situation. You're going to be able to fix it all by yourself. And the truth is, baby, you're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be able to do it. And that comes about in the second verse. The second verse is, nights are long, I scream your name. I want to see you again. So we jump into the second verse already, and you know that relationship from the first verse is gone. It didn't work. It was broken. So we're setting you up in the first verse to know that there are relationships that are just toxic, or maybe not toxic, but they're just not meant for you. It's not meant for the path that you're on, for your story. So that job wasn't for you. That boyfriend wasn't for you. Sometimes this mayor wasn't for you. You voted for him, but he didn't hold up to what he was saying. This organization that I joined, says it's about one thing. It says it's about raising money for AIDS, but it's really just about partying. You're gonna find people. They say the first time people show you who they are, believe them, and that's where we are in the second verse. I'll sing it for you again. Nights so long, I scream your name. I want to see you again. And that's because that person is gone. That's gone. That's a simple version. The secondary version of that, Mike wrote this after a really big loss for him. So for me, I kind of take it as Janet Jackson's Together Again. We've lost so many people to disease, to AIDS, to unnecessary wars, to what you may think is a necessary war, to crime. We've lost so many people, and in that sense, like when you lose somebody and it's still fresh, and Mike wrote this really fresh off of his loss, and I'm trying to think about that when I'm singing, and that's where my brain is at. So you apply that to how you want to apply, but there are relationships that you just don't need to hold on to anymore. You can mourn them, of course, it's healthy, mourn them, but don't hold on too much. Second part, wait, hold. Life goes on though you're gone. Oh, there we go. Life goes on though you're gone. I won't forget my friends. So really, if you put it all together, Nights are long, I scream your name. I just wanna see you again. And life goes on, though you're gone. I won't forget my friends. Second part is that resolution. Like that toxic person is out of your life. This association that you joined that doesn't line up with your beliefs anymore is gone. That person that you lobbied for, whether it be in a public position or a position of power, you can't continue to lobby for them now that you know who they are. And you can apply that to whoever you want. I'm not gonna bring him up. Um, but there are relationships that they fall apart. Um, and then that's the global thought. And then more from where we were writing it from. Mike had a massive loss, and everybody suffered loss, and the idea that you would see that person again is kind of where the resolution comes to the second part of the second verse. So life goes on, though you're gone. I won't forget my friends. How can you forget, the memories that you've made, the times you spent together? And if you were thinking about like company-wise, the successes you've had with that company, the successes you've had with a job that you may have, or like a foundation that you worked for, you can't throw everything away. Can't throw the baby with the bathwater. I think that's how it is. Throw the baby out with the bathwater. So hold on to the good things about that relationship and let that relationship go. I got the next bridge. I got to write myself. So we go back into the bridge. We will carry on. The chorus. I'm sorry. We will carry on. We'll carry on. We'll carry on. And again, we're just gonna carry on. Without that person, without they are no longer here on this plane of existence, or in your story you wrote them out, or you exited the building with them. Like they're done. Um, and you're going to continue to work towards that goal, that A and B situation we started talking about. You're going to start working towards that B final line goal. Bridge comes up. I can't forget you, what we went through. Everything here calls your name. The idea behind that, again, I was thinking for Mike as he's picking up all the pieces, the shattered pieces of. He had a lot to handle at the moment, and he was moving from Miami to Jersey and packing up and having to deal with like just two enormous losses. So everything here calls your name. Imagine you putting things into boxes, and just everything is just a reminder. And as you change your situation, you change your outlook on these, and you start a new foundation. You start some new friends. So there's bound to be a connection between the new and the past. The idea is just to keep those really separate. Can't forget you, what we went through. Everything here calls your name. But I know if I can make it, I can make it through today. Oh, no, I'll make it through today. Make it through. So that was the original lyric, and now if you've heard me sing it recently, after the album's been out for over a year, I switched that up when I sing it, because it just, in the moment, it all rhymed, and we needed to have the message strong. But now that I've got some leeway, artistic leeway, while I'm singing it, I changed a little bit. So, but I know if I can fake it, I can make it through today. Oh, no, I can make it through some way. Make it through. And that's pretty self-explanatory. Sometimes you just got to put on a mask to carry forward, to hide your tears, to hide your wounds, hide your hurt, and just face a new day until you don't need that mask anymore. You're going to carry on. You're going to keep working towards your goal. You're going to be who you are unapologetically. And that kind of reminds me of that saying that's super popular right now, live your best life. And that's really the idea behind Carry On. There shouldn't be someone oppressing you in a world where we're all just trying to be ourselves. There shouldn't be a system of people telling you how to be, who to love, how to act. It's a really powerful message, and when you hear the acapella, guys, I hope you get that. And then we go back to the chorus again, and I hope I want everybody to scream it when you hear it. If you come out and see me at Gramps on July 12th, I usually put the mic out at the very end. We will carry on, we'll carry on, we'll carry on. So now you know what Carry On is all about. Again, the album is out. It's been out for a year. It's called the Droze Project. But the third official single, Carry On, featuring the Gonna Be All Stars and the remixes. Again, shout out to my DJ homies. It's out now. It's less than $5. It's like $4.98, I think. I'll put the link with this below. I'm also going to be launching my YouTube channel today because I want you guys to learn a little bit more about me, and I got to get more comfortable on the camera. So I'll be uploading like my performance from the Daily Flash TV show a couple weeks ago, and my performance at our house, and Score, and Molto, and everywhere that I've been, in Jersey, and where else? Laban. Any place that I've performed, I'll put up the performance clips so you guys can see me in action. Expect a lyric video for Carry On coming soon. I'm doing it myself, so it's taking me a little longer than I wanted to. And then an actual music video, my first music video followed up right behind that. Thank you guys for all the support. I know I say it all the time, and it seems cliche, but thank you for anybody who's playing the music. Whether you're sitting there and you're mocking me and you're making fun of me to your friends, at the end of the day, if you keep checking my music and you keep checking my page and you subscribe, you're a fan. And you know, and I'm grateful for you saying my name and spreading the good word of Charlie. Yeah, that's it. Take care of each other, guys. Stay blessed, mi gente. And I will see you on the next, maybe episode? I don't know about episode. I'll see you guys on the next installment. How about that? Peace.